Today I'm unboxing the Geargo cordless electric lunch box, model VX60A. So it's got a nice container here. Manual. Gonna remove it from the plastic here. So it's kind of like a insulated bag here. Kind of thin, but still feels like it would retain some cold heat. Nice zipper pouch here for some other odds and ends. Handle. Let's open it up. Place this side up. Remove the ice crystal box before heating to avoid affecting food heating. Like the charging adapter and cable, silverware kit, fork and spoon, metal, and strap for the outer bag. It says do not touch the heating base during or after use to avoid burns. Pretty thick. I mean that's really thick there. Like a rubber gasket here, or silicone. Gonna have to test this thing out. So if you look, it kind of explains the package contents: handbag, the ice crisp box, spoon and fork, adapter, and all that. There is a relief valve, the stainless steel container, mode display, time display, all that. On and off button. Regulate. So the shortest heating time is 20 minutes and the longest heating time is 70 minutes. So put the food in the stainless, pull out the pressure relief valve, cover the liner, close the pressure relief valve, and put it all in the heated lunchbox and put the cover in. So we'll have to give this a test here and give some feedback on it. So give me a little bit of time here and let's get this some testing. So learning a little bit about this cordless electric lunchbox is actually pretty neat. So you can schedule this thing to heat your food up at a certain time of the day. So I had to program the time it is now, which is 23:12, and then you can actually schedule it to heat up. So say I take my lunch at 11:30 in the morning. So you can actually change it right here to heat up when you want it to. So I can actually go in here and change it to say 11:30. So now this thing is going to heat up at 11:30, which is awesome. So I can put my food in here, and this heating element in the bottom here, which is, it can get very hot, will actually heat the food up from the bottom. So when you put your food in here in the morning, you put this on. It seals. It's pretty good seal. This here is basically an ice pack. So you put your ice pack on there. We'll call it an ice pack. You put your lid on. You want to remove this before you heat it. So you want to make sure you heat it. So say 11 o'clock or so, you pull your ice pack from it and you put your lid back on. There it is. It's going to start heating at 11:30. But say you're hungry a little bit early and you want it to heat right now, well, you can do that. So just hit mode. It's going to blink a time. You can adjust that time on how long you want it to heat for. So say you want it to heat for 20 minutes before you eat, or you want it to stay warm for up to 70 minutes. So you can do 70 minutes, hit OK, it starts counting down, and now that plate is going to start getting hot. So if I open this up, pull this, hard to see, so right now we're at 74 degrees, 75. So if I put a little bit of water in there, so we're going to put some water in. Alright, so I don't know if you can see that. So we're looking at 61.6 degrees, so it's on heating mode, which you can see, 68 minutes left. So I'm going to leave it in here and do a time lapse here and see how long it takes for that to get warm. I don't know if you can see the time. Let's put this under here so you can see it. Tilt that back a little bit. Make sure everything is visible. Alright. We'll let that go for a little bit. So just a comparison, this is the room temperature, 65 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can see that. and we're reading 125 now. I'll put it just in the water. So 128, the other one's reading 126, so 2 degrees off, which is kind of expected between two different thermometers. So and again, all I have in there is water. I don't have cold food, I don't have anything. It was 65 degree water put in there. So the next text I will do will be cold refrigerated food I will put in there, and then I will set it. So I don't know if you noticed, we kind of maxed out at 128 and a half, give or take. There we are, 128.6, then it drops back down. I do not have the cover on. So let's put the cover on and see if that heats up any further. We're gonna firmly press this down till it seals. We're going to give this a little bit, so note the time. Let's take a look at the temperature inside. Now we're at about 157, and it's gonna drop because I had that cover on, so I would say it heats up to about 160. Yeah, I'd say 160 is the max temp on this heated lunchbox. I mean, that's pretty hot if you want your lunch. I mean, soup would be unbearable at that point. I mean, 120 is still very hot for food. So if you had something in there and you wanted it warm, that's pretty warm. So I mean, even after this amount of time has passed, if you look at the battery, we're still 3/4 full, and I haven't charged this since it came in the mail. So I took it right out of the box, did not charge it, which it said to charge it, put it right to the test as is. I know I have some jambalaya sitting around, so I could throw that in there. So maybe I'll do a test on jambalaya tomorrow and see how it goes from right in the refrigerator to setting a timer, letting that timer elapse, and see how actually warm it gets when it comes to that time. But so far, I mean, this thing's amazing. Alright, just stuck some chili, some jambalaya in here, right out of the fridge, about 43 degrees. Just so you can see here with the thermometer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it together like you're supposed to. Here. Throw the ice pack on it. Put the lid on it. Close the lid. And we're gonna throw it in the container. And then take it to work. And then we'll check the temperature after I hit the heat up button. Before and after. Alright, here we go. So, let's check the temp. It's been about 3 hours. I got my thermometer. Open that. Take the ice pack off of that. Pull this thing, release the pressure. And there's our food. Let's see if it still stayed cold. Yeah, it's pretty well insulated, so didn't go up very much. Perfect. Alright, so we're about 48 degrees. Turn that off. You got to take the ice pack off, and it says to put this back on. I'm going to put this back on, relatch it, turn it on. So it's 11:30. We're going to set it for 30 minutes, and it's going to heat up for 30 minutes. So I'm going to get back to work, and then I'll come back in about 30 minutes. Alright, so we got the light blinking saying that it's been heated. We're at 0, so that was 30 minutes. Let's see what we got in 30 minutes. Not sure how 30 minutes is going to heat all this up, but let's take a look. Oh wow, okay. Huh, yeah. 130 degrees. It's actually perfect. I don't know if I'd want it much hotter than that. Yeah. I mean, maybe do 45, then everything would be nice and warm, but yeah, if you put that thermometer on the bottom, we're almost 150 degrees at the bottom. Let's see what it is over here in the corner. Yeah, so I'm almost 150 everywhere. That was 30 minutes. 30 minutes of timing to warm that up from about 45 degrees to 100, I mean, that's showing 170. 30 minutes. And it sat outside the whole time. It's probably, I don't know, let's say 45, 50 out. There you have it. It's done. 30-minute heat, and I'm still full battery. So I can throw this all back together and reheat it again. I got plenty more time, or I could just put it back in my box here to keep it for later. I got my ice pack in there, but 100% worth it. I mean, for me, man, that's great. Especially if you're a construction worker and stuff, you don't have access to a microwave and you want some hot food. Like it's great for hot food. And then I only have one hand at the moment, but this fits in there perfect, so I put the ice pack up there when I'm done with it. I'm not using it. But yeah, I mean, this is amazing. I would recommend it to anybody, really. I mean, I'm gonna start using this. I'll probably buy one as a gift for somebody here for Christmas. It's awesome. For mailmen or construction workers, like I said, pipeliners, stuff like that. You can have a hot meal anywhere you're at. It's awesome. Again, this is Geargo cordless electric lunchbox. Charges via USB-C, model BX60A. I had it set for 30 minutes. It went from 45 degrees up to about 160 degrees. It was amazing. Keeps the food cold, keeps it warm, and you can set how long you want it, regulate temperature and everything. So awesome. Price is right. Can't beat it. So One thing I forgot to tell you guys originally is how to set the timer and set everything. So with this machine, hold the on and off button for 2 seconds. You'll hold the mode OK button for 2 seconds, and this is going to set the actual current time. So you want to make sure it's set to the exact time. So right now it's 15:18 in the afternoon. You use the plus minus button to go up, mode OK button to move over to the tenths and the hours. And once you're done with that, you can set the default time that it heats with. It goes by tens, so 50, 60, 70 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. 30 minutes was good. Hit the mode OK. It starts counting down. We don't want it to heat, so what we'll do is we'll turn it back on. So now it's going to say 15:08. That's going to be the time that you want it to start heating. So I want to change that. We're going to push and hold mode OK. We're going to change that to say we're going to say 15:20. Go all the way through. It's going to start. Hit mode OK once more, and it's going to blink. So right now it's going to turn on at 15:20 when the timer's set here. It's green and illuminated. So you basically put this back in your lunchbox, in your truck, whatever, and when it's 15:20, it will actually kick on and start heating automatically. You don't even have to do anything. There you have it, counting down from 30 minutes, and the heat symbol is on, telling you that it is heating. So right now it's going to heat for 30 minutes. It's going to turn off and then just stay, keep warm. So we're going to turn that off by holding the on and off button, because we don't want it to heat right now. But yeah, that's how you set the timer so it can cook later on down the line.